What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Monday. And I started a little early today because I started a little early today because I didn't like the signal of my devices, and I'm trying to check them out and see how they sound. So I do it right before the show. Daryl Anderson, I'm on just a little early today. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? How is it sounding? Is it lagging? Because my devices are not just, let me see. And I'm trying to check them out and see. Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. What's up, Boomsy? Daryl Anderson, let me share. Let me share the show right now. I was just trying to come on so I can troubleshoot it uh, early, but you guys listen. Uh, y'all should say, Daryl Anderson, you should have some stuff that you won't talk about today. You should have some idea. Say, look, Hatter, this is what happened over the weekend. Man, what's going on? Talk to me. Give me some. That is Moody in the building. Them Bears is looking good. I can't even argue with it, man. I can't even argue with that man about them Bears. I can't even argue. I can't argue. My boy, that is Moody. I can't argue with you, buddy. I did it a little bit. Let me see. Now I'm trying to share. Let me share the show now. Yeah, man, there's some stuff going on, and I wanted to make sure. Let me see. Share with my groups. Hold on. Let me find my groups. I'm gonna share it. What's up, Mr. Wilford? How you doing, sir? Let's get it in today, Mr. Wilford. Who in the hell is that? Excuse me, y'all. Somebody, man, I just saw something that. What are these people doing? Uh, wow, it's funny. Um, Otha Brown, I see you, man. I'm gonna get cranked up in a minute. I'm gonna get cranked up in a minute. It ain't 12 o'clock. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. I want to make sure I'm sharing. Make sure you share the show, everybody. I started the show just a little bit early today, Otha Brown, because I didn't like the way my settings were on my signal. So I said, hold up, let me start a little area. That man said Shador Sanders. Who Why you want to talk about Shador Sanders? That's a great tough subject. But what see, I really want to hear from y'all. And really, he won the game. He won the game. Cleveland beat the brakes off of the what's it, Las Vegas Raiders now. Casey Small. Casey Small, what happened over the weekend, man, that you wanted to talk about? Boone said he wanted to talk about, hold up. Let me put Boone name up there. Let me get your comment name. He said Shador Sanders. Okay. Casey Small then came in. Casey Small, what happened over the weekend? We got one Shador Sanders. Oh, the Brown, what you want? Aaron, I know you want some. Talk to him. Oh, my man, I ain't see Robert Young up there. Hey, man, Robert Young is turning into a master golfer around here, right in front of our eyes. Eric Boone, Robert is on your tail. That's all I can tell you. Um, let's see who else out there. Somebody told me we should talk a little bit more about golf on the show, but I got to get y'all a little bit more of y'all involved in golf uh, for me to talk about something that y'all don't like. That's why I ask y'all anything y'all want to talk about every day. So you can't say, well, Robert, you never talk about what I want to talk about. Share the show. That man said we must talk about Shador Sanders. What do we want to say about Shador Sanders? Give me what y'all got to say. Y'all know I got the deal. Y'all know I know what's up. Tell me what y'all think. Share the show, everybody. What do you think? That is Moody. Eric, tell me what y'all saw in Shador Sanders. Maybe y'all saw something that I didn't see. Um, I'm just, what it's just saying Shador Sanders, give me something else. Give me something else. Have everybody shared the show? Because I want more people to get. I know we early. That's right, we early. We early. We can sit here a minute. What we got to say? What you, Casey? What Brandon Weefall? What over the weekend happened that was so everybody talking about Shador Sanders? You got anything else that happened? Tell me what you want. Y'all give me something. Y'all give me something to start with now. Or you just want Robert Young is on my tail, but I'm still one of his biggest supporters. Absolutely. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that, Boom. I like that, Boom. I like that, Boom. Robert Young is on my tail, but I'm still one of his biggest supporters. I like that. I like that. So, yeah, see, I love a man that can best me. I'd like to see somebody that good. For real. If you better than me or something, man, I'm gonna be around you trying to pick your brain. He didn't lose the game, and he threw 3 passes over 35 yards, and up into then, that's all the quarterback did. They've only had 1 pass over 35 yards. That's a good one. Okay, Rob said okay. He's okay. Let me make it bigger because since y'all talking to me now, let me put Rob up there. You said, and then Rob said he didn't lose the game, and he threw 3 passes over 35 yards, and up until then, all the quarterbacks that I guess he said Cleveland had didn't. They only had 1 pass of 35 or over. I like that, Rob. That's a good one. Okay. I think Shatur gets another opportunity on a new team next year with good tape. Who's saying they're going to get rid of Shatur? Aaron. They have his rights. So what you mean? Explain to me what you mean. You think he gets another opportunity? Cleveland just going to trade him? You're going to trade a generational transformative talent? You already see it ain't easy to get people like him. And you going to do what? You talking about good tape? The man had 4 or 5 years of college of good tape. The tape ain't got nothing to do with this. Shador's situation don't have nothing to do with tape. Yo, I sit there and watch this game yesterday. I sit and listen because I was out on the golf course. I sit and listen. I hope I got this dude's name. And I think, what is his name? Hold up. I hope. Here it is. This dude named Jason Horowitz. He is the Raiders play-by-play announcer with Kirk Cousins. Yo, the man was so biased against Shador. Hold up. He ain't through for this. Ain't through for this many passes. What? They winning, but it ain't because of Shador. When he threw the pass out to the flat and the dude took it to the house. Well, he threw a 2-yard pass and the dude. Yo, I wish I could have called in to that. A matter of fact, I'm gonna email. I'm gonna email them. Get that. Call the Raiders broadcast. Yeah, I never been so mad in my life. I went and found out who his name was. I went and Googled it. Did y'all see the fans? You said, I think Chase Youngman should have grabbed Morant's finger and broke it when he put his hand in his face. That's why you ain't in the NBA. You can't just do that in the NBA. You can't do that. Can't do that. If he didn't touch you, you can't grab his finger and break it. Brandy, what's up? We miss you too. We miss you. Well, yeah, girl, where you been? He said, I think he did well to have 1 week of practice with the first team. So and I know Brent, Brent, I know you want to. I want to know you want to talk about. I was thinking about you the other day. I said, where is Brent? I mean, where is she? But I was just thinking about Shador. I guess y'all ain't hit what I want to hit on yet. I was trying to give y'all the chance to see what y'all think about it. Okay. All right. Let me go here. First of all, this how I'm gonna start off the Shador thing today. Okay. Where we at? Hold on. Hold on. I want to start it off right. Where I want to start off Shador today. Right here.
Tell it on the mountains. The Cleveland Browns have won. One more time. Go tell it on the mountains. Over the hills and everywhere. Yes, go tell it on the mountains. The Cleveland Browns have won. Go tell it on the mountains. The Cleveland Browns have won. One more time. Go tell it on the mountains. Over the hills and everywhere. Yes, go tell it on the mountains. The Cleveland Browns have won.
And y'all know I ain't never liked the Cleveland Browns in my entire existence. But when they draft a young man that I've been watching for a long time, even on the reality show they had when he was just a little boy. Then he turned out to be a good little young man. And then he went off to Jackson State. And then he went out to Jackson State and parlayed enough cachet down to Jackson State. He get his dad a job in Colorado. He went to Colorado and y'all need to share this show. He took to Colorado and took care of his business. And then they in their hatred for the dad. Y'all, the man came on the screen and said his daddy hated to see Dion so much. The kid played and he wanted to put a bounty out on it's generational people. Y'all, even in our summer basketball community, even in our high school community, it's some people that might not like Brandy or take it out on Brandy and take it out on Brandy's son. It's some people in this summer basketball community. If Odyssey don't like Odyssey, they're gonna take it out on Odyssey's daughter. There's some people in this basketball community in Houston, Texas. I ain't talking about all over the world. In Houston, Texas, they don't like you, Robert Young. They're gonna take it out on Robert Young's son. The people in this basketball community, they don't like Eric Boone. They're gonna take it out on his daughter. People in this basketball community, they don't like Brandon Wheatfall. They're gonna take it out on the son and the daughter. Do y'all know that? And some people don't like this boy. What if I tell you the coach don't like him? What if I told you the coach don't even really speak directly to him? He go tell Andrew Berry, our owner, y'all tell him this. What if I told you that? We got the Cleveland Browns fans breaking out a Negro spiritual hymn for that railroad win. Y'all, Shador Sanders had everybody watching 2-8 teams playing like it's the AFC Championship. Where does that happen at? Y'all talk to me today. Where does that happen? Where? And do me a favor. After the game, ladies and gentlemen, watch it. Watch this. After this young boy that won the game, watch what this damn. I told you he don't like him. Didn't I tell you? The coach Stefanski don't like him. Some of the offensive linemen don't like him. Some of the players are jealous of him already. Watch this.
How about that road win? stayed resilient together like I told you we needed to, right? Stay resilient together, and we fought together. How about Gage's big punt return on special teams? How about Corey? Every single time you're out there pinning those guys doing your job. Great job. Offense wasn't perfect. How about
But the offense wasn't perfect. Everybody else was perfect but the offense.
that big play by Sam at the end?
Offense wasn't perfect. The person who over the offense is the quarterback. But he talked about somebody else.
IB, huge play. Q, huge play. Harold making a big play. And then another rookie making his first start. Nice job, Shador. Well done. There's that old saying, save the best for last. How about that fucking defensive performance? Holy is what I have to say about that. 10 sacks by our defense. 10 sacks. Okay? I got one ball in my hand. Okay, I got it.
He gave the game ball to Myles Garrett. Ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let me just go here. Okay? Hear how a coach. This is how you should speak life into a player. It's not that hard. Watch this, coach. Coach, watch this.
This feeling that we have right now does not happen without one other guy. All right? Did not go the way any of us wanted. This guy, all right, I could tell from the jump, he was poised. But this guy didn't quit me, and you always thought he would figure it out. 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown all in the second half.
Honestly, you quick to say he beat the Raiders. The Raiders is an NFL team. I get tired of you people who've never played in the NFL that always got something to say about one of these NFL teams. You couldn't make one of these NFL teams. I couldn't make one of those NFL teams. I just don't understand. Hey, Sonya, I just don't understand why y'all always got some. Well, he only beat the Raiders. He got to beat the team that played. He only beat the team that he played. What's wrong with y'all? Let me put that mess back up there. What's wrong with y'all? Let me go look at it. Let me see. This what gets me, man. Y'all, this the kind of stuff that ticks me off. He only beat the Raiders. Well, shit, that's the team that they played. That's his first start. Let me go through here. When the Patriots beat the Bengals, they only beat the Bengals. The Bears, y'all was talking about they was terrible. They only beat the Bears. No, you ain't saying that. The Lions beat the Giants. They only beating the Giants. The Jaguars beat the Cardinals. I ain't hear nobody say, well, they only beat the Cardinals. Hold on. We can't do that, man. We can't do that. Cleveland Browns have won 3 games now. That's the same amount of games that the Cincinnati Bengals have. They done won more games than the Tennessee Titans. Y'all ain't said nothing about that. Shador got just as many wins as the number 1 quarterback, the number 1 pick, Cam Ward. He got just as many wins as he got. Who else? The New York Giants, 2-10. Do anybody say they just beat the New York Giants? Let me keep going. New Orleans Saints, 2-9. Do anybody say they just beat the New Orleans Saints? You got to beat the team that's in front of you. For this young man, Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you something that I ain't never said on this show because it was told to me in confidence. Shador didn't get for 3 weeks. Shador didn't even have a damn playbook. They just didn't feel the need to get. He wasn't gonna play. They didn't feel the need to give him a playbook. Offensive lineman, they're supposed to block for him. They all part of the Kevin Stefanski. So we have to watch. We got to watch it, man. We got to watch what we say. But it ain't up for them to give him. The boy came and took what was his. The young man came and took what was his. Nobody gave him nothing. He came and took what was his. I'm sitting here. Let me go to my shirt. He gets the win and should remain the starter. He should have started to me in the beginning of the season. I told y'all that. I told y'all who was the best quarterback in this draft. Y'all, you just like the dude. The dude is just, y'all, listen to me. I never, ever, ever, when Jackson State all the way through, I never missed a game. I watched every single game 2 or 3 times. I've never been drawn to a player like that before. And I've been in this business for 30-some years and nobody ever Tom Brady drawed me in like that. But I've never seen that. Patrick Mahomes had drawn me in. But then his wife, I had to cool off on him because of who he married. I don't know if you run your house, you might run around. But I'm sure we'll see it's graphic posted everywhere, like last week. See, sports embodies not only the game on the field, but also the culture and the engagement around it. When I talk about it, I'm going to cover it all. See, with tremendous, how do you like going into, listen, let me repeat that. Stefanski don't want to talk to him direct. He tells Andrew Berry, this guy right here, hold on. Hold on. Right here. That's the general manager. He tells him, what the owner, you talk to him. The guy don't like it. Y'all, but some people just don't like people. I understand that. There's some people, Sonya's the sweetest thing in the world. There's probably some people around there Sonya don't like. Ken Dean, it's probably some people at your office you don't like. With the tremendous pressure. See, I was trying to get y'all to give me some, but I got to just something. With the tremendous pressure on his shoulders and many critics foaming at the mouth to see him fail. Y'all, if y'all had heard the radio broadcast, I wish I could have taped it. I wanted to, man, if I'd have seen that man in person, I said, man, hey, man, keep his name out your mouth. And I know he had to call it. Nothing Shador did was right. That was just a little 2-yard pass, just happened to go for a touchdown. Dylan Daybra had the same 2-yard pass and threw the ball in the stands. Travis Lynch, a lot of people take pride in this craft, don't mean they're good. Kevin Freeman said, I've been down with him since then. Kevin Freeman, just tell the truth. And it's okay. You were there when I went to bat for this guy. Me and Chris Walker used to go at it. Well, why he out of Jackson State then if he's so great? My dad got a job at Jackson State. I'm going to Jackson State. Doug Williams went to Jackson State. Excuse me, HBCU or SWAC. He went to Grambling. I'm sorry, Doug. I'm sorry. But ladies, watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, Deshaun Watson, face towel, made his first road trip of the regular season, and he'll be on the sideline. He was on the sideline, helping Shador in his first game. He had the iPad over there showing him. Respected Deshaun Watson for this, man. I know we talk about him, everything. Thank you, Deshaun. He hears the scrutiny and the noise that Shador is up against, and even with his own baggage, he showed up to support. I'm gonna let that resonate with y'all. Deshaun knows the plight of black quarterbacks in the NFL. Real, recognized real. Y'all, I don't care how good you are. They wanna hang the MVP, Lamar Jackson, just cause he ain't won. But he been busting everybody's tail for years. It's just the way it is because they own this stuff. They the most of the people they are the people in the stands. They want quarterbacks, Rob. They want quarterbacks. We're talking about quarterbacks right now. Quarterback is different than Walter Payton. Quarterback is a difference than Michael Strahan. We ain't talking about HBCUs. We talking about quarterbacks, the most important position on the football field. Hold up. The face of your billion-dollar franchise. Walter Payton, Michael Strahan? No. The quarterback. That's the one. If you don't get that one right, you're in trouble. Go look at all the losing teams. The quarterback. But I was thinking about it. Let me turn it. I got a little heated in here. Hold on. I was just thinking about something, right? Y'all follow this. See, this is a live show. This ain't tape like the rest of them podcasts. This live. I was thinking about it. I know it's not popular, but I appreciate Deshaun Watson helping Shador. He goes back to the sideline. This stuff matters more than most people can even understand. When you in that foxhole and you got somebody on your side. But Shador Sanders right now already have the same amount of wins as the number one pick in the draft, Cam Ward. He got one win and one start. Cam got one win and 11 starts. Nothing against Cam. I'm just giving y'all context of what the young man has done. Shador is a 5th round pick. Ward was the number 1 overall pick. Shador, y'all, I mean, and then what the hell was wrong with Jerry Jeudy? Wish I can find a video of him. Hold up. Let me see Jerry Jeudy. I got a video of him, y'all, and I'll help y'all with it. Hold on. Let me see. Jerry Jeudy. Let me see if I got something on him. Hold up. How does... Oh, yeah. I want to see. No, I ain't got it. Because he kind of different. When he's playing for Denver, he him and Steve Smith, the wide receiver who do the announcer, he finna fight the announcer while the game going on. It's just that same Jerry Judy. Did y'all see what he did? Fumble the ball and just should do it through him a beautiful pass. Whoa, hold up. Did I put that in there? Watch this. That man out there trying to win for his life and his livelihood. That young man was trying to live out there, trying to breathe life into his career. And his teammate go do that. I showed y'all the post-game embrace between Andrew Berry and Shedeur Sanders after a successful first start. Berry, the one orchestrated the move to trade up and select Sanders in the 5th round after he fell to day 3 of the draft. But I saw something, y'all. I want y'all to listen to this carefully. The team that we played last night. Watch this. Listen to this.
First of all, when I was at the Raiders, he was one of our top choices. If I would have stayed there, there's no way he goes to the 5th round. I'm making that choice and the decision that we're drafting. Mark Davis was on board with that. Our organization was on board. We believed in what we saw with Shedeur and saw enough. Obviously, what the situation I dealt with the quarterbacks. But one thing about Shedeur that I think we see all the glitz, the glamour, hitting the watch and what time it is and all that is. He's born for this. His pedigree is that for moments of this magnitude that he's going into. And again, it's against.
In case you didn't know, this was the coach of the Raiders last year. Not this year, last year.
Raiders team that's struggling, right?
They fired him.
But the guy plays well. It's just that he's Deion's son. And we overly criticize this kid from day one. And it started in the draft. And again, you might not like his persona. You might not like his aura about himself. But Cleveland does. Every time he comes to the game, those fans, they go nuts. They go nuts. And he's a guy that I think is going to bring some excitement. I think he's going to bring some energy and some life to an organization that has struggled for so long at the quarterback position. And you can see where it doesn't matter when he gets in the game, everybody stands up. And I expect him today to play well. And it's not because it's his first.
That was before the game. Now think about this. Y'all watch it. I'm finna connect some dots for you. Tom Brady is a minority owner of this team, right? The same Tom Brady who's supposed to be cool we should do, right? That Tom Brady. Antonio Pierce was the coach. He already said me and Mr. Davis, we was gonna draft him. So guess who was up there? Chip Kelly, the offensive coordinator, who they played against yesterday. Guess what happened to Chip Kelly this morning? He got fired. Y'all hear me? He got fired. Chip Kelly got fired. Yeah, we can move on from him. Hey, Brian Daboll, the one who put out the bad juju, the bad karma out on Shedeur doing the combine. The head coach of the Giants, the one who telling everybody he ain't this and this it. Guess where he is right now? Fired. So those two guys are fired, right? Somebody said Tom Brady knew more about Shedeur than any other people in the Raiders and still passed up. I don't think he knew that much about Shedeur. And maybe Tom Brady was jealous of Shedeur. He come here, he the star. I'm not the star. Man, you just don't never know, y'all. Y'all being around these athletes a long time, y'all, let me tell you what make them good and make them so great is that ego. They got him. But let me keep going, because there was something else I wanted. Somebody put something up there. What's up, Nash? Ladies and gentlemen, more context. It was 17, and some people have heard this already, but some of y'all haven't. It was 17 opportunities for a quarterback to get their first start in the NFL for the Cleveland Browns. 17 over the last 26 years. And not a single one of them led the team to victory in their first game. Have y'all seen the little boys throwing up this in the stands? Not like Odyssey. Is that a meaningful victory? Yes, it's a meaningful victory. In the NFL, anytime you can get a win in the NFL, it's meaningful. You can, but because we the Browns. That boy Jerry Judy, I don't know about him though. But it was something else. It was something else. Something else I didn't get. Man didn't give him a playbook for 3 weeks. Offensive linemen don't like him. Yo, Shadua, anytime you around a losing program, basketball program, football program, it's kind of morbid. Everything is negative. You know, what can go wrong will go wrong. You know, everybody. Shadua went in there, even told the doctors, man, y'all got to get some positivity in y'all around here, man. Y'all too damn negative. Do y'all think them old ass white men, doctors, them doctors like to hear a young dude come in there talking like that to them? Nash, Rob, he come in there telling the doctors, y'all got to realize, Andrew Berry, I think, went to Yale. Kevin Stefanski went to Penn. These Ivy Leaguers up here. Maybe the relatability is the disconnect. Coaches, ladies and gentlemen, don't you have to adapt to the players? You get new different players and new different people every day. Don't you have to adapt them? So you have a 5th round pick that has come into a situation that he ain't never seen. Shadua ain't never been in this situation before. Have y'all thought about that? Shadua done started. He the main man all his life. Now he's the 5th pick. I mean, 5th round pick. He ain't never been this. Who's there to help him cope with this? I done showed y'all how crazy some of these athletes act. And now Kevin Stefanski, who is only cultured players like Tavares Jackson, I think Deshaun Watson and Dorian Thompson-Finney. This coach has been in the league since 2005. That's 20 years. Kevin Stefanski. No, he did not go to Harvard. Andrew Berry. Let's go look it up. The Google. Sure did go to Harvard. My bad. What school did his brother go to? I stand corrected. Harvard. I don't know why I think. What did I say? Yale. I don't know why I said Yale. What school did his brother go to? Andrew Berry. He did go to Harvard. Barry, brother. He got a brother that's bad too now. He went to Eagles. Twin brother. Watch this. Watch this. Where did twin brother go to school at? Where did twin brother go to school at? Hold on. He is the vice president of operations. He worked for Goldman Sachs. Where did he go to school? Y'all tell me where he went to school. Adam Barry, twin brother, Goldman Sachs. But he went to Ivy League school. But what school did he go to? Somebody find. His brother name is Adam Barry. So let's just look up Adam Barry. Adam Barry. Not the composer. Okay. Here we go. That's the LinkedIn. I want, give me the Wikipedia. Well, wiki at. Damn, he ain't got no wiki. He went to Princeton. Okay. He went to Princeton. Okay. All right. I know there was some Ivy League. He went to Princeton. He went to Princeton. Good job, Big Ed. No, he went to Princeton. Princeton. I might have had him backwards. He went to Princeton. But let me keep going. Go with it. I like that one. I like that. Thanks for helping me out. Kevin Stefanski went to Penn, Ivy League school, Pennsylvania. He's only coached 3 players that I deem as culture. I just gave you the name. Right? So, Mr. Coach of the Year, it's abundantly clear that you don't want to see Shedeur win. I just played the video. Because he ain't like Case Keenum. Excuse me. He's not like Kirk Cousins. He's not like Gabriel. And y'all can't, y'all, if y'all don't understand what's going on, I'm just trying to just peel some stuff back for y'all. When it comes in and have a first down and throw his wrist up in the air, like my man said, Cam Newton said, that's not a distraction. You got to understand that, Coach of the Year. It's a bigger message here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up, let me. I muted y'all that time. We got to understand something, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not just talking about Kevin Stefanski. This has been an NFL issue, in college issue, all kinds of coaching opportunities because players have not been understood. But how do you fix that? Robert, you presented a problem. How do you fix it? Y'all don't hire enough black coaches that have the opportunities to coach these players. To tell Shedeur, hey, bro, get in here early. You don't even talk to him. You have the GM or the owner talk to him. To tell Shedeur, hey, bro, you get in here. I ain't going back and forth with you. See, that's what a real black coach, because some of these blacks, some of these boys, all your skin folks ain't your kin folks. And if he respected you, if Shedeur respected you, he's going to say, you know what, coach, you're right. This is not necessarily black and white. Than just being flat out understood. I don't think Kevin Stefanski understands Shedeur Sanders. He ain't never had to just hang around no Shedeur Sanders like before. But here's the deal. I don't think he wants to understand it. Why? He's a 5th round pick. That's an easy out. No, that ain't. But you don't get to say that, Kevin Stefanski, because as a coach, it's your job to put the team in the best situation and also to develop players. Y'all think players just come in the NFL just ready to play? They have to be developed. No matter if you're a free agent, a 7th rounder, a 6th rounder, a 5th round, whatever round you're in. The greatest quarterback that ever played this game was not a 1st round pick. He was not a 2nd round pick. Not a 3rd round pick. But he was developed properly. It's been some young kids going to college and y'all looking at their stats. Doug post them every Tuesday. But guess what? They weren't developed properly. You got to get better and better at this game, man. The higher levels you go, just because you good at high school basketball, you think you finna go up there and play at your age. Kingston Fleming's gonna struggle. Chris Sinak gonna struggle. They ain't got into the meat. They ain't, hold up. By the time we get off this show, it's gonna be, you're gonna struggle. Let me keep going. You have to understand your players, man. It's been more 1st round bums than it is more 1st round booms. Booms mean great quarterbacks. Got to understand play because everybody is not going to be Joe Flacco, Kevin Stefanski. Everybody ain't going to be Brad Johnson, Gus Frerotte, Kyle Rudolph, all these guys you done coached, Case Keenum and Kirk Cousins and Baker Mayfield and Nick Mullins. Everybody ain't going to do. From what I'm hearing, y'all, there's no relationship with him and Stefanski. Can't deflect no more. You got to hit this on the head, man. Can you come back from it? Absolutely you can. But it's going to take some work on both sides. Shadua got to do some work and him. It ain't, let me tell y'all something. I ain't blaming them. I ain't blaming them folks. We don't know what Shadua doing up there. I'm not blaming nobody. I know I learned a long time ago. It's 3 sides to every story. Your side, my side, and the truth. I learned that a long time ago. And I really, everything I process it like that. Shout out to that young man. I'm so proud of him. I'm just so proud of him. I'm proud of it. And I'm going to pivot a little bit. It's 45 minutes on Shadua. Ladies and gentlemen, it's something happened this weekend. And I'm just going to throw this out there and y'all can keep putting questions up there. But somebody asked me a question. What can Prairie View and TSU do for you to make you come to a football game or a basketball game? Somebody called me and asked me, what can we do? The dude in Prairie View winning, won the whole thing, got 9 wins. And the coach is still complaining that people, what? And I'm just asking. I ain't convicting nobody because I ain't been. What do they have to do to get you to come to the basketball and a football game? What do they have to do? I'm just talking about TSU. TSU. I ain't talking about no other school. I'm talking about TSU and Prairie View. What? Just help me out. What do we have to do? What do they have to do? And just think about it. And you send me an email. If you don't want to put on the screen, Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. This is how serious I am about it. I just want, what do they have to do to get you in the masses? Girl, like y'all go to brunch and spend $200 a damn person at brunch. What can they do to have y'all, all y'all, going to them games? I see 30, 40 y'all at the table. What can they do? Y'all let me know. Should they? You can dance at the game. I don't know if you can get no liquor there in the game. I don't know if you can have liquor at the game. I don't know. Don't drink. But you can get food at the game. So everything you can get at the brunch, you can twerk, whatever you want to do. I just want to know. Y'all help me. Y'all help me. But y'all, I saw some stuff over the weekend that I want to share with y'all. Man, shout out to, thank you, Melvin Dude. Melvin Dude, let me tell you something. Well, I saw you, I couldn't watch you tried to broadcast the game, but that internet was terrible out there. But shout out to one of my little adopted teams, Beaumont Westbrook. That's gonna be like my adopted team. You can see Money Mike is gone, so I got Elijah Garrett now, and I got Christian Hackett. Those would be my two. Those would be my two guys this year that I'm just excited about seeing. But they won a game this weekend. He said, give more information on all the games for boy. Ooh, boy. I love you. Whoever said that. Whoever that is. Hey, D Hag, what's your name, man? I like that. iRise Sports Academy. What? Tell me. They Division I football program. We got Division I. They Division I basketball program. What can we do? Tell me, as you as a fan, what would get you out the bed? Provide ticket packages for elementary school. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Within NCAA standards. Let me. All I'm doing is taking a picture, y'all, of the comments so I can have them in my phone. I like that. Keep going. But y'all, I saw some things. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Beyonce showed up at Formula One this weekend, and Formula One ain't gonna never be the same. Y'all know my affinity for Lewis Hamilton. I haven't been talking about him as much this year because he switched from Mercedes to Ferrari, and him and the Ferrari team, they just had that. The synergy is not that good. Oh, that's Mr. Haggard. Okay, baby, I got you. Those guys. So those but y'all. Can I just say this girl is just bad? Can I say this? Can I just say this? She bad. Can I just say? She bad. I mean, and y'all know I love Formula One. She just showed up to Formula One. It's never been the same. Everybody calling me talking about her right now. She got in the car with Lewis Hamilton, her and Jay-Z. I think I can show it. Y'all, that's the car that they rode in. This in 2009 in Singapore. Look at her. Look at her now. When Lewis Hamilton was young. It's 2009. She was in Singapore. I guess she was on tour, and she went. Her and Lewis Hamilton got a relationship. That's 2009. And now, I hope we don't get in trouble for this. I got to show y'all this. Let's just hope they don't mess with me. They don't flag me. I'm trying to find. Where is Beyonce? Hold up, y'all. Where Beyonce? Beyonce. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, man. Let's do it, man. Okay, here I go. That's right, bro. All right. Do it. Oh my God. Woo!
best driver in the world, going 200 miles an hour. Y'all got to understand, when you got all my people in the same spot, if you've been watching this show long enough, you know how I feel about Jay, you know how I feel about B, and you know how I feel about Lewis. So when you got to know how I felt about it. He said, and man, I mean, y'all think about it, y'all. Her aura is unmatched. Y'all see, Formula One is so different. They got so many VIPs come. So you don't bring your bodyguards down on the paddock. The bodyguards got to stay somewhere else. Because everybody down there star. But she was a star among stars. She got to be the most talked about celebrity yesterday at that F1 event across. It was over 100 million impressions. The biggest, the largest. It's just unbelievable, man. I mean, I'm excited. I love Formula One. I love the races. I love to go fast. Love to watch some cars go fast. And I had to share that with you because that's near and dear to my heart. But I'm going back and forth because I'm still because at the top of the hour I got to share something with y'all. Because let me tell y'all something. We got a young man in our midst, man, that I just don't. You know how they say a prophet is without honor in his own hometown? If you attended HBCU, if your son, I saw the other day where when Kevin Freedman came to the game at the season opener, he had on his, I think he went to Southern, but he had on his North Carolina A&T hat and pullover. North Carolina A&T. And Freight, I want you to know, don't you buy another speck of North Carolina A&T from no one else ever but the Anthony Lawrence collection. You was cool in your little outfit, but instead of making Joe Rubin of Fanatics wealthy, let's make the Anthony Lawrence collection. Put it across the screen. Everybody should have them in your browser. Some about it's just so much stuff, man. But matter of fact, yeah, it's at the top of the hour. Then I tell you something. Let me just show you some stuff. Let me just show you some stuff. This dude been doing, man, and he been right here with us, and we haven't been taking advantage of it. I'm trying to see where I want to go first. The man, he was talking to Associated Press about his clothing line and about the NFL. Watch this.
So we are a wire service. So we're a national publication that most newspapers can use our content. So it could appear in print anywhere, but it will be on our website, which is epnews.com.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about any of that?
No, ma'am.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, so I guess to get started, can you tell me a little bit about you? How did you get started in like this kind of design space?
Well, I started. I started my brand in 2006. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's the home base of my store, and my company right now is based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I started as a collegiate apparel company. I started with 2 schools. Now I'm licensed for over 15 different schools.
He's licensed. Ladies and gentlemen, Hold on. Remember the other day I gave y'all that one, right? Watch this. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Is this it? No, that ain't the one I want. I want to show y'all. Y'all gonna watch this one.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
What's up, bro?
That's some season 2 stuff, man.
Okay. I heard you went to get a girl.
Yeah, we went over there. Well, I had to come back. I was down here last time.
Okay.
UPS had messed the delivery up, so
Understood.
tried to get them before they go back out on the road. So
Yeah.
blessed them with some stuff and gonna,
Well, I know they had.
yeah, we're gonna bless them.
Did y'all hear that? UPS messed my shipment up. So he got on a plane because he had promised to the girls, I don't know if the girls' basketball team, a football team, or the girls' soccer team, whatever. But he got on a plane to come and make sure the girls had the stuff himself. This the kind of guy you're dealing with.
Nobody usually does that.
We're gonna bless them again for the Pac-12.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out there and come out.
That's good.
Let you,
So we definitely rock your stuff, man.
I appreciate it. So you got your Swiss, you got your white.
There we go. That stuff is quality too. That stuff is thick as I don't know what, thicker than a Snicker.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that color.
You know. Like this. This may go to Super Bowl with me. You keep on playing. You ain't playing, boss.
He ain't playing, y'all.
I like that. Now I like that. Hey, you know I like my pockets now. You know me.
Take care of you,
Yeah,
man.
you know I like the pocket down there. Yeah, he going to Super. He definitely going to Super Bowl. Him. He
I
going.
might want to take this.
Oh no, let's pimp it right there. So you start playing with other fabrics. I see.
Yeah, you know, I gotta change it up, man. Season 2, I gotta hit you.
I see you. Oh, that's cold right there, boy.
I just be want somebody said, hold up. Dylan Gabriel, this somebody saying this. It's not me, this Melvin Dew saying it. Dylan Gabriel is man, ain't nobody thinking about Dylan Gabriel. They know that kid can't play, man. So I mean, they know that kid can't play. Hold up. Hold up. My grandson has sent me some. What did he say? Hold up, my grandson said, do you still need this or can we throw it out? Y'all, when I was out in LA, hold up. When I was out in LA, I had a boot on my foot. So my grandson, I guess he making room for his toys. He want to know, can he throw away my walking boot? Yeah, see the stuff I had to go through. I can't wait to get off this show. Wait a minute. I can't wait to get off this show. This show. Watch this. Trying to throw away my stuff. Y'all remember I got hurt out there. But the Rise Sports Academy said, I went to PV and it was packed at all of our home games when the students were on campus. Incentivize. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Let me write that down. See, I like people that pay attention. So I'm gonna get this off. Incentivize students to go game with credit card or food discount. I felt it was too many cliques dancing in the stands at the PV recently. Maybe a concert after the game for the students. Too many kids interact on their phones since COVID and do not attend games. Certain private schools make their students attend chapel, so make HBCU students or encourage them to go to the game and then give them academic credit or improve their. I Ride Sports Academy. I don't like that. Let me see, can I put it on the screen? You talking about always giving, 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 giving. So you have to give them something? You know that's a toxic relationship, right? When you doing all the giving and giving and giving and the other person, I don't like that. Something about that I don't like. I will take it down and I wrote it down, but you talking about the kids. What will get your grown ass down there? What you want? You talking about the kids. I don't know. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Give me something better. Somebody, because I asked the question, what can Prairie View and TCU and Texas Southern do to get the fans more engaged and more fan support? I don't know. I don't know about that one. I rise. I don't know about that one. That's he's just asking for too much stuff. You're asking, always asking for stuff. What can PV? I'm just trying to boost attendance. So you telling me that a boost having a concert? So you want me to pay? So I'm trying to make money off the game, but you want me to give a concert? So I got to pay for them. They got to pay to get in the concert, and then I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That was just too much. That was too much. Side note: I'm watching freshman Nate Ament. Yeah, he can play. Nate Ament can play. Is it not the students that the issue is Houston? It's the community. That's who I was talking to. I ain't talking about the students. Most of the student activity fees are included in show here. That's right. That's right. That's right. Students just show their damn ID. So I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. I Man, I hope what is you doing over there at I Sports Academy? What is I Sports Academy? Where is that? Is that in Houston? But let me keep going. I like that one. I like it. Hey, but hold up. Before we go anywhere, hey, send me my QR code so I can put my QR code up there. I'm gonna give y'all a QR code probably tomorrow. I'm gonna have y'all. But that's all I want you to do is go to Anthony. All I'm asking you to go to Anthony Law's collection and look at some. And there's some stuff going on. The Bayou Classic is this week. If you go in, they're gonna have a pop-up store at the Bayou Classic. Please go by there. If anybody going to the Bayou Classic, I'm gonna get the information on where it is. If all you got to do is go to the Anthony Lawrence collection, and they'll tell you everything that's going on. And they got all social media. I can't. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about the Anthony Lawrence collection, man. I can't. It's in my winter clothes, so I got to go move some stuff around and get my. So I won't. I can't wear this. I got to wear my hoodie and my shorts. I got to wear my hoodie and my shorts this week. He said he must have never been to a black school. Students already get in free. They not giving that much away. Yes, y'all quit trying to give stuff. Always trying to give. People trying to make money. Quit trying to give. Pay. It's all right to pay sometimes. All right, it's all right to pay. Let's keep going. What was that? So some stuff like they had them. This is the first time in years that I did not go to the McDonald Invitational tournament. I just didn't that make me want to get up and go. So over the years, over the year, he said, allow elementary and middle school students. Hold on. Let me put it down. Hold on. So you're saying grassroots it will allow them to get popcorn and drink. That takes the pressure off the parents from buying a ticket. Charge parents half price. Okay. All right. We'll do that. I'm going to give this. Y'all know I'm taking this information. And I'm going to make sure the powers that be. Because all they wanted, will that make you come though? So don't be having me doing all this stuff and you ain't coming. What would make Darius Haggerty get out of the bed? What would make King Sticks come down there? What would make Status Moody come down? What would make Kevin Freitman? He probably ain't been to a HBCU game in Houston, and I ain't seen it. What would make Melvin Dews come all the way from Port Arthur? Ain't no HBCU up in Port Arthur. Y'all need to be in Beaumont. Y'all need to be rushing down here. What would make a Pete Person come all the way down there from? What would make Eric Harrison? What would make? I'm going through the line, just talking about. What would make this man, Mr. Katie? What would make him come all the way from Katy? What would make Belinda come all the way from out there in Dickinson? What would make y'all do that? What would make Sonya? Much as Sonya and her husband like sports, Sonya, what would make you do it? What would make Mike get it? I got to ask Mike. What would make y'all do it? Brandon, what would make you do it? Odyssey, Ricky Scott, what would make you come? Ricky Scott, I think you in Austin. What would make you come down that road from Austin and come? Aaron Wilford, I don't know where you live, but what would make you come down there? Brandon Weefall, Robin Young. Robin Young, you be so busy. But what would you, out of your business schedule, you said, look, Rob, I'm coming. What would make y'all do it? What would Casey Small, Otha Brown, what would make y'all do it? Y'all talk to me. The collections does not sell TSU, Texas Southern Apparel. Lori, if you really want some TSU apparel, hold on. Stay right there, Lori. Don't go nowhere. I'm back. Lori, 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 watch this. Lori, hold on, baby. You know I got something for you, baby. You know I got something for you, baby. Lori. I switched that thing up, Lori. I switched that thing up, Lori. Hold up, Lori. Watch this, Lori. Let me. That's the hold on. That's the logo. That's the logo. Now we got it crooked. That's the logo. Lori. Watch this, Lori. Lori, watch this. Hold up, Lori. Hold up. Lori, I switch up. Lori, we in the building, Lori. Lori, I can switch up on them. Yes. That man says, nice to see Jalen Rose and Chris Webber on TNT. Why? I'm a bang here, so I'm going. I'm going with God. Lori, let me know, and I'll get you in contact with her. All right, I got you, Lori. We are working on it. We will have special items during the basketball season. See that? I got the man on right there talking to you, Lori. I like that. Thanks for asking about that. She said probably knowing some of the players. Yes, that helps. But most of the kids are from the Houston area. Lori, you know Robert Hatter. You got to direct. All you got to do is say, Hatter, this is what I want. And I'm gonna get you straight to the man. See, Lori, memberships to the Chop Shop have its privileges. Now everybody ain't gonna be able to do that, but Lori, if you want something right now, you call me, and then we'll go from there. All right? Done deal. Membership have its privileges, y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all. But let me get you, where else we at? He said, have Texas Southern and Prairie View tour bus, have a tour bus to make stops at certain cities in Texas to sell the school. Yeah, Lori, you VIP around here where I'm at. You ain't gonna sit, Lori. You don't sit in the regular section. You in the VIP section. I said, but that's it. But y'all don't even go to your local place. Jimmy had a great event this weekend, a couple of weekends ago, and y'all didn't even support that like y'all should have. Can I go there? The man, somebody tell me, where's your smaller gym? Hell no, that's a beautiful gym, air conditioning, great parking, everything. Your car ain't gonna get broke into. You're at the Camel Center, and all you got to do is come to the game to see some high school players, and you know all the high school players. So I don't think that's it, Brandy. He said, man, don't show that jacket. I still want that for me and my daughter. hey, Hagley. Man, that jacket, hey, everywhere I go, they ask about that jacket. Everywhere I go. Because they said, wait a minute, Robert, you just had on the gray one. I just flip it inside out on them, Lord. Let me see. Laura Dawson, there are no three-party dealing with. No third party. You ain't, Jay, okay, Jay, I like Jay. See, Jay said, man, I'm just lazy. I be wanting to chill because my son had me busy every weekend with basketball and whatnot. Just to be honest, once he graduates, hopefully I'll be able. See, that's what I like right there. I love that. I love that, Doc. And I know stuff be happening. Man, so to Houston itself. Houston got 4 million people, man. We ain't got to go get no surrounding areas. We got 4-5 mil around this, man. He said, I got to some games. My granddaughter goes to Wiley College in Marshall, Texas, and I went to a couple of games. I went to see Prairie View. Oh, you did? Mr. Katie, my bad, man. I didn't see you, man. I didn't see. Well, I didn't go to the football game. I was out of town. But what else we got? She said, I've been out of the game for a minute. Brand, I need you back in the game. Maybe we need you back in the game. I be missing my, see, I know my women, y'all got stuff to do. But I be missing y'all on Women Rock Wednesday. I ain't gonna lie, Brandon. When I don't see you and Mindy name up there, it really, I feel good, but I feel better when y'all there. Cause I know y'all got my back. Okay, what else? But y'all know I saw some, man. Y'all saw some. I was my grandson's birthday was just passed. And I don't know if you saw in the background, he got a little escalator. But I got to share this with y'all. The importance of giving our kids books to read. Yeah, we buy them toys, but we buy them books to read. And I bought him this book one time and I sent it to him. Sent him this book. I didn't realize how the book was going to have immediate impact on him. He lived in California. I sent the book out there. So we were talking one day. He asked what he wanted for his birthday. He said, an excavator. But him and my daughter, I gave him a book, was telling about all the earth movers, all the big trucks and everything that moves the earth, right? I just got him a book so he can imagine. But guess what? That's what he wanted for his birthday. He wants automobile transporter. What you call it? He talking about a car transporter. He said a car transporter. He just turned 3. And he want a car transporter and an excavator. What if I don't give him the book? That's why it's so important for them to have a book and we read it and we read it with, because it broadens their imagination. Yo, I didn't know what a damn backhoe is. He know what that is. I don't know it. I ain't come from the country. I just bought, they sent him the book, and the little boy just messed around and read that whole book. His mom was reading the book to him. That's what he wanted. How many kids ask that man say, I want a automobile transporter and an excavator and a backhoe. Hold up, I'm still trying to figure out. Hold on, what a backhoe is. See y'all done been around this stuff. Hold up, y'all. Cause I was saying, well, that my son, grandson. Let me see, a backhoe. Okay, here's a backhoe. A backhoe. I didn't know that was called. I didn't know that was like a bulldozer. I call it a bulldozer. But send them stuff. Send them stuff. Let's keep going. So he said you have Beaumont, Texas, and it's around. Oh, okay. I got you. To go to Prairie View games, let's see, Prairie View game. I think the alumni chapter for each city should have a bus going to the game from each person who would pay. Okay. Yo, the ride ain't that long, man. This Houston, man. But I'm gonna put it up there now. I'm gonna put it up there. I don't know. And a percentage of the proceeds go to the athletic department. So you think the reason people ain't going is because it's to show that far behind? Because I still got my jacket up there on the wall. I see my jacket up there. Hold up, man. Hold up. Oh, it paused on me. Okay. Y'all got to watch it, man. It show a pause on you for some. I think it paused on me. Okay. Because I got another screen that of everything right in front of me. Oh, let's keep going. But that was good. But I was just thinking about that, man. Send them kids books, man. Hold up, somebody just give me a text. Let me see if it's worth talking about. I'm like, I look for the TSU stuff on the site and was nothing. Okay. But I would love to have a gray long sleeve t-shirt and maroon. I got you. I'm gonna call him. See that what all you gotta do is call me. Hold up, somebody sent me something. Let me see what they talking about. I'll check it the next time. All right. But I like y'all. But let me keep going. Let me go. Let's see. Got a question for y'all. What basketball player would you introduce to your kid to make them fall in love with basketball? And we talking about right now. What basketball player would you introduce to your kid to make them fall in love with the game? What's up there, Kev? Kev, I asked a unique question, Kev. I'm asking the people about what can PV and TSU do to boost your opinions, to boost their attendance. And I got a few questions. I ain't got nothing that's earth shattering, but I got a few of them. I mean, no, I'm talking about now. You won't have a kid right now. I mean, you can say anything, anything, anybody through any era. That's a good one. Somebody said, stop looking for discount. Some won't come if it's free. You're right. They don't ask the NBA young boy for a discount. Whoa. Hold up, y'all. I got you. Y'all put too much good comments up there. Hold up. Let's see. Somebody tell me, we do that at TSU. We fill up charter buses to go to game. Okay, they already do that at TSU. You feel me? Thank you. And my homeboy over there, Kevin Allen. And then Melvin Dude said, look, stop looking for a discount. Some won't come if it was free. I like that one. I like that. Yes, any era. What give me your guy. Melvin Dude said Wardell Stephon Curry. Great one. Great one. Magic, great one. Kobe, great one. But y'all know Kobe was on the bench for a long time. Kobe didn't start in the beginning. Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel kept his little young stuff because he was too selfish when he first came in the league. A lot of people forget about that though. The sum is me. That's why I'm just lazy. Oh, boy, you something else. All right, keep going. Anybody else? What? I mean, what player would you introduce your kid to make them fall in love with basketball? And give me the 5 best duos in the NBA right now. Give me the 5. He said Kobe might have your kid hating. That man said Kobe might have your kid hating basketball. You sure right. I ain't think about that. But that's his opinion. I like that. Y'all, I got a question now. The 5 best duos in the NBA right now. Y'all know it's getting mighty close to my finding out. Let me see how many games we got. Let me see how many games. That man said duo Magic Johnson. No. Duos that played on the team. They played on the team together. Duos. Duos that played on the team together. Duos that played on the team together. Duos that played on the team together. Y'all, they got an article, and I haven't read it yet. What do you know about Damon Jones, the man in the center of 2 NBA scandals? That's up on front of my feed. But I'm going to the NBA, right? And I want to what I'm gonna look at. I want to look at standings. Hey, watch this. No. Oh, okay. I like that. She said AI. Brandon said AI. Yeah, he'll make you fall. Yeah, he'll make you fall in love with the game. Belinda said Akeem. Got to who are the best duos? Y'all know what I mean by duos? Let me show you what I mean by duos. Let me talk to y'all because y'all. I forgot. I forgot. I got to put it what it. Let's say like Shea Gildas, Alexander, and Chet Holmgren. Okay. Mike and Pip. Okay. Kobe and Shaq. Magic Kareem. Magic Worthy. And Bird and McHale. Them some good ones. I like them. What about Sengun and KD? What about Cade and Dorn? I'm talking about right now. Let's get some up to date. What about Luca and Reeves? They ain't even got LeBron in there, man. What about Joker and Murray? Hey, man, you know what I don't like about Joker? I know he good. You know what I don't like about Joker? Joker whine too much. Give me a current one, Eric. Give me a current one. I like that one. Give me one. Give me a current. But y'all, let me see how many games. Y'all, we got, let me see. 14, 16, it's 16. Somebody got 17. So at the end of the week, Lori, man, Oklahoma City is 17-1, 18. 17-1. Penny Shack, Stockton Malone, Clay, Caden Durham. Okay, I got you. All right, I like y'all. Y'all all right. Let me keep going. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I got a question. I'm gonna do it. What does, without Googling, I told you I'd be doing random stuff, but without Googling, what does AM and PM mean? Hey, I'm just messing y'all. He said, I fell in love with basketball when I was in Boy Run TMC. Was that Chris Mullin, Tim Hardaway, and Mitch Richmond? Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one, man. Man, y'all, I saw some, y'all. Y'all know I'm always watching stuff. And one of my favorite entertainers ever, 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 and everybody know was Eddie Murphy. And he got this special out called Being Eddie Murphy. In the special, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie says, it's too cold in here. Let me close the roof. The roof. In his house. He said, it's cold in here. Let me close the roof. And the crew and the cameraman, they knew that we wouldn't understand what he meant, Brandon. So they had to cut away from the shot of him and show the roof closing in his house. Travis, on some Dr. Evil type stuff. See, I love when wealthy people just let rich fall out of their mouth and they think everyone understands what's going on. That man said, it's cold in here, man. I'm going to close the roof. And yes, he's rich in spirit. Yes, he's rich in family love. Yes, yes. But that's what he said. Brandy. Eddie Murphy is so rich, he changed his laugh. You know, he used to, he just said, he just make it external now. He don't even laugh like that no more. Ladies and gentlemen, then he said, ain't no comedian in history that done what I've done. I've been a villain. I've been a bad guy. I've been a cop. I've been an action hero. I've been a doctor. I've been a vampire. I've been a rocket ship. I've been a holy man. I've been a serious actor. I've been a funny actor. I sang and danced on the clouds with Michael Jackson. He said, I had a son on the top billboard. I play instruments. I'm a true artist. Ladies and gentlemen, I happen to know the guy who used to be his property manager. Anything that had anything to do when he was building that house. One of my great friends. One of these days I'm gonna bring him on the show. This the guy who I met, and he happened to be the significant other of Anita Pointer, or one of the Pointer sisters. She lived up on the top of the hill called the Summit in Beverly Hills. When you come from Rodeo Drive, you go up Beverly Drive and keep driving up the Summit. You stop at not at her house, how you get the gate to get to her house. And I'll never forget I've been up there with him, since I ain't never been back. So I just never take for granted where you go. Because you might not make it back there. You might not make it back. Don't take for granted. But he was calling me. He called me this morning because I just wanted to get some insight. Uh because I'm watching Eddie and the thing. He said, he said, look, but I called him. He said, Robert, let me let you know something. Since he was 18 years old, he never pulled up to a gas station and didn't fill his car up. Eddie was a star at 18. He was on Saturday Night Live. Eddie been getting wealth a long time, for decades. Since he been 18, he's always filled his car up every time he went to the gas station. Dude, I know some NBA players don't fill their car. Man, just give me $30, $40 over here. I'm telling you, I can't call his name, but I know one. We ain't no player no more. He used to be a player. I see you, Mr. Katie. You said Mike Pippen, Magic, Jabbar, Hakeem, and the team. Steph Clay, Earl Monroe, Walt Frazier. Yes, 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 yes. But but he was just telling me, he's saying, he asked him what would be one thing. They didn't ask him on the show. The man asked, what would be one thing that you would change? Asked Eddie Murphy. Guess what he said? You can change anything. This wasn't on the show. This what information I got. Y'all, it's powerful. He asked me, man, if you can change anything, what would you do? What would you ask? He said, I want to change my kids coming into the world and just knowing me as their father and not Eddie Murphy. He said the most greatest thing that I got and done is being a father to them 10 kids. Then he actually told him one time, y'all just got me. This kind of got me. I'm just sharing with y'all. Somebody shared it with me. I'm sharing it with y'all. He said one time, Eddie told him, man, I'm bored. And my partner was saying, if I got all that money, I'm never bored. That kind of money, and he was bored. And he told me, he said, if you're not a person who even when you talking to Eddie, when you interview, because my partner said that them interviewers wasn't good. Whoever interviewed Eddie, they wasn't actually. Well, he said because when you're talking to him, if you're not a person who understand the depth and able to look inside of Eddie Murphy, to be able to ask good questions. Eddie told him one time, he said, man, I understand why Michael Jackson used to put on disguises just so he could go out and just do stuff that these people can't go to the grocery store. I know you think some of them say, I like to go to H-E-B. But since 18 years old, Now y'all see why I don't bother people all the time. When I see stuff, man, I leave them alone. The man said he understand why Michael Jackson put on disguises. Then, if y'all saw that long hallway, if y'all saw the movie, he got a long hallway. He said that's the hallway to his room. Don't know that's his area over there. Don't nobody. You coming down that hallway? He said he know you want something. And he said he can tell by the way you called his name. He knew what you wanted, and you know he wanted something from you wanted something from him. Can you imagine living like that, Bob? Jay, can you imagine living like that, Travis? Can you imagine Brandon? Every time somebody wants something from you. Wow. He said he could hear it in their voice. My partner already said, Robert, he's the most genius person I've ever known. He said he uses tools that we would never use. When he reaches into you and make you, he said, Eddie the kind of guy, he said, you know, you have to reach and get tools that the average people can't do. That's why he's so genius. He was fascinated by makeup in the movies. Arsenio's story also the story about when Eddie was dressed up like Sherman Klump and walked down the studio, you know, because Arsenio Hall was in the movie. He said, in one of them, he said, "Look, I didn't even know who he was." Now, when Martin put on Big Mama stuff, you know that was Martin. When some people put on, the man said he did not know Eddie Murphy is, they say, obsessed with makeup. This guy, Rick Baker, supposed to be the makeup guy. That's why he did all the characters on Saturday Night Live. He told Hollywood is what? Make believe. They are gonna make you believe. But this what he told me. If I don't want this with this stuff, I'm giving this for our next generation. He said Eddie was the most generous employer that he ever had. No, but he was talking about the Sherman Klump. It was all on the same set. Arsenio was still on this set too. We ain't talking about Coming to America. We talking about Sherman Klump, Travis. But Travis, the man, think about this man said this. I didn't go into detail. I should have asked, well, how generous was he? He said, Robert, he was the most generous employer he ever had. The fairest, no matter what, all that other stuff y'all talking about he do, transvestite, whatever that is, he took care of people. He said, Robert, you remember, y'all, his woman was Anita Porter. Ladies and gentlemen, when he took me, when Anita would fly me, because he told his woman that I'm his favorite golf partner. She flew me to Vegas because the Porter sisters had a residency in Vegas. She flew me to Vegas, put me up for a whole week so I can play golf with her man. I go to the country club, Braemar Country Club in LA. He was a member. He took it. When you a member at a club, when people come to your club, you should take care of everything. They come to your club, you got them. I didn't have to, when I went to that club, what? But now I know he took care of people. He said, Johnny Gill took care of people. He said, Eddie, when they go out, Eddie give him $5 grand because he want to make sure he tip everybody. Well, the waitress, the maitre d', He said, man, and don't give them under 100. He said, everybody, ain't nobody getting under 100 from Eddie. Just when they walk in, the valet, anybody. Tiger Woods is the cheapest. All the attendants talking about him. He said, was there ever a moment you saw stardom getting to Penny where it was draining him? No, not yet. No, that's a good question. Penny loved people too much. So the stardom, Penny, I don't even think Penny ever thought he was a star. That's me personally. Because he always liked to do stuff. Then we go somewhere, and then the crowd, then he blame me. But he liked the people. But sometimes it'll get a little overwhelming. Sometimes, like people I told you just came and sit at the table. Me and him sitting at the table one time. I mean, we just eating, and the dude just came and sat down. I said, "You Penny Hardaway." I said, "Man, if you don't get up from this table." But it's that's a good question. That's a good question. It's a good question. Where else? Where else? Did I have some more? I had some more. But that y'all, I love this being a sports talk show, but I like this being. I'm gonna explain to you a little bit more about the Chop Shop tomorrow. That we just really don't understand and we ain't tapped into. But I was seeing Lala, when she came on the Mellow podcast. It was a while back. But I like how she was so aware. Because when she came up, they set her in a seat over there next to her son. So when she came, she sat in the seat. And she was so aware. She said, hold up, let me get up and give you a hug so people won't say I didn't give you no hug. She was that aware. He said, what were your thoughts on the Clay had to say about Ja Morant? Okay, I think we can go there. Let's see. What are my thoughts? Melvin Dudes, you see, I'm scrapping everything I want to talk about. What were y'all thoughts? See, I like to know how y'all thinking because I don't want to curve your thinking. I want to know what you think. I think what Clay did was the class's read I've seen in a while. First of all, Ja Morant. I know I said you were my favorite player. Share the show, everybody. I know I like you. I love you. I never give up on you. But man, no, man. How you gonna call somebody a bum? I'm trying to stop people from calling you a bum. Because I held you in such high regard. So it's friends of mine calling now you a bum. Ja Morant. Clay said, Ja pointed the finger at him and called him a bum, called him what, pointed the finger at him. Clay got into an altercation with one of Ja's players because the player, he tripped Cooper Flag down and Clay came to his rescue. But Clay said, man, he's a funny guy with no accountability. Just running his mouth. He's been running his mouth for a long time. It's funny, you run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of been a whole story of his career so far. I hate to see that go to waste. That's how Clay handled it. Ja, no. Clay said that wasn't cool. That the player just tried to hurt his young teammate. The guy named Santi Aldama. That's the guy who tripped up Cooper Flag. But this new team of Grizzlies, man, this Gen Z versus the millennial beef, y'all, it's hard. I'm thinking about it. Always ready to impose their life experience, wisdom on whomever, whether they asked or not. Gen Z in street clothes, not working, telling someone actually working that they're a bomb. I mean, I I don't remember Clay calling Ja a bomb when they won the championship. I don't remember that. I don't remember. But what a bum? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Clay Thompson has tore his Achilles and tore his ACL. He has played in more games than John Moran. Games played the last 3 seasons. Clay Thompson then played in the last 3 seasons 166. John Morant 71. Quite bold to call someone a bum when you've missed 40% of your career games at the age of 26. And you said because Clay called him a bum when they won the championship. I don't remember that one. You know what? I would think that Josh should be getting advice from Clay on how to carry himself instead of ticking him off. I couldn't imagine somebody yapping at Dr. J when they enter the league. Ask questions, Ja, when you got consummate professionals like that around. This ain't got nothing to do with Meg the Stallion. I don't even, that's why I don't even bring that up. But a lot of them dudes would want Meg the Stallion. Don't get it twisted. Clay got something they want. She got her own money. But these young players, man, I think y'all need to get this stuff, Then Kenyon Martin and Draymond Green. We got the Kenyon Martin versus Draymond Green. Now we got the Durant versus Clay. What is this about? What is this about? Y'all help me out, because it's hard for me to talk about. I would have never brought it up if my man hadn't said that. But y'all stuff's so important to me. I think I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow. I was thinking about the boy, the Georgia, another Georgia football player arrested. I got a great I ended talking about parents. I heard over the weekend, basketball parents. I heard over the weekend that this kid might want to go to this particular college. And the daddy of another player that's going there, man, why do you want to come here? Parents. 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 What's wrong? Talk to me. Email me at chopshophtx@gmail.com. Why is you worried about who else coming to the school if your son can play? Can't both of them play? Because you want your son to be a point guard. Well, let me tell you something. The best player going to play. If your son that good. Y'all sit up and talk about people. Other people, kids on the team. Anytime you talk to me, parents, if you got anything to say about anybody else on their team, I'm going to immediately shut your ass down. I don't want to hear. Don't come to me talking about nobody else on the team. Let's talk about what your son. Let's talk about the 5 turnovers his ass had. And I know Lala, she says, basketball mom, she said, she'll fight anybody over a kid. I know how y'all feel. I had a son too. She said she'll F somebody up over a kid. Me too. She said she'll fight a ref. I ain't finna go to that plantation. He said, I preach to my son that you got to work hard and produce. Don't worry about nothing else. If you can hoop, then it doesn't matter. I promise you, it doesn't. Daddy can't protect your ass when you out there and Donovan Dent coming at your ass. Daddy can't protect you when JoJo Tugler beaming down finna block your shot. Daddy can't protect you. Mama can't protect you. Little kid from Utah State, man, boy, I got to get his name. Oh my, he gave him 40 right there. I wasn't listening to the game. I was watching the game. And that kid from Utah State, oh my goodness. Let me find him right now. Y'all ain't never heard about him. He gave him 40 last night. Y'all need to leave folks alone, man. Parents. Getting kicked out of Lala, got kicked out of, laughing and grinning about getting kicked out of summer basketball game. But then what she said though, and I do understand her, she said she felt a lot of time the kid been picked on because of who his dad is. And let me tell you something, she might be right about that. I've seen that. People don't like the daddy. Grown ass people don't like your daddy. Take it out on the son. Man, what is it people doing? Take it out on the son. Dude named MJ Collins at 40. I don't know how I forgot that name. Y'all ain't never heard of MJ Collins Jr. Man had 40 last night. 40 points in the title game over Davis. Parents, if he can hoop, he can hoop. But parents, players, listen to Mr. Hatter right now. One day the games will end. No more bus rides, no more practices, no more game days, but the memories will stay forever. The teammates, the laughter, the moments that made it all worth it. Cherish every second instead of being mad at the world, mad at me. As I told y'all as a parent that I talk about their son all the damn time, more than anybody. They got mad at me saying I let somebody say something about her son on this. You understand me? Everything can't be my son, 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 my son. You send around your son, but everybody else is not. The sun don't shine for everybody else on your son. It shine for you. But I understand what Lala was saying. Man, if your dad, man, people, your dad is got a certain kind of status, got a certain kind of this kind. Man, yeah. What else? Talk about tomorrow. Lake Burleson and his brother. We'll talk about them tomorrow. They told me Faith Family is about the powerhouse is facing shut down over failing grades. It faces. I don't know if it's shut down yet, but Faith Family Academy, Oak Cliff, uh, has been a national force in girls and back. But you know what? Somebody asked me something about that, right? That hurt me. Y'all, listen. That hurt me. Every day I've been talking about Travis Lynch's son and Thaddeus Moody's son all this time. Everything. And then you get mad at me because somebody come on this feed and say something and I didn't correct. Yo, that's not fair to me. That's not fair. But Faith Family, Oak Cliff has been a national force in boys and girls basketball for UIL state titles, Chipotle national appearance, powerhouse transfers, elite recruits. But the charter school now faces something far tougher than a national schedule: closure. Under Texas three strikes law, a charter school that receives 3 straight F ratings is automatically shut down. And despite paying top dollar for teachers, averaging over $83,000 a year, among the highest in Texas, Faith Family is staring at its third failing grade. The school has appealed its 2025 academic rating, insisting it should be a solid C72. So the TEA will rule next month, right in the middle of basketball season. Okay. That's it. Boy, I got something else. I got something else for y'all tomorrow. I get that to y'all tomorrow. Wow. I didn't know I had that much stuff. Yeah. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on tomorrow. I got some good stuff for y'all tomorrow. But I'm out of here. I actually got tired today for some reason. I didn't eat before I came on. But I'll see y'all later, okay? I'm out. Where that button at? Bye.